What's up, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and welcome to another Insight. Today, we're playing Halo 4 multiplayer, and I'm playing the game type Regicide. In Regicide, it's a free-for-all mode where the person with the top score is highlighted as the king on the map, and your goal is to basically take him out and become king yourself. And I had a lot of fun with it, and in this particular gameplay, it was actually my first time trying out Regicide. I wanted to try something new. I usually play Team Slayer or Infinity Slayer, Big Team Slayer, and I wanted something new, and it worked out really well. I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. Now, today I wanted to address some of the rumors that have been going around about the next-gen Xbox and some of the recent leaks that have been going about, and kind of analyze it and see if we can answer the one of the biggest questions that a lot of people are wondering, and that is, will the next Xbox block or ban used games? Now, recently there's been a leak from someone who has a developer kit of the next gen Xbox, and they posted some screenshots of the next Xbox showing some screens where you are required to install every single game that you put in. And they also talk about how the next Xbox is always online and always connected. Now, taking a look at just those two things, first off being games are required to be installed every single time, I want to know if that installation is kind of like the PlayStation 3 currently, where you install part of the game and it's just used for optimization, so the game runs smoother, load times are lower, and everything just runs better. And that's kind of the same way with the option to install the game on the Xbox 360. However, they did say that the Blu-ray discs for the next gen Xbox are simply used as a means to install the data. Now, this tells me it might be the other side of that, to where, like some PC games where you buy the disc, it installs it onto the hard drive, and you have a one-time code to play the game, and then that's it. Now, if they include those one-time codes, kind of like the season pass for some EA online games, EA in particular, that could mean that that's a way for them to block used games. Now, if they're not going to do those codes or keys, anything like that, then you would be able to take a game and install it onto any console you want, therefore being able to buy used games. And that kind of seems like more of the route that they're going. However, they did say that the next Xbox will always be online and always be connected. And they said it'd only be used for background updates, which that'd be okay if it's strictly background updates and they're not going to clutter my hard drive with tons of games and demos they think I'll like, because I want to choose those. I don't want them chosen for me. Now, that's a different conversation. Now, with the next Xbox always being online, there's been some concern and speculation that with that always online connectivity, they're going to enforce what's called DRM, or digital rights management. And that's basically where they can tell if you are playing a used game or not, where you have to prove that you purchased the game brand new in order to play it. And that's kind of where that key that I was talking about before comes in, to where you'd have to enter that key upon installation to be able to play the game, and it's a one-time use key. Now, maybe that's so, and maybe they'll do so, but no one knows for sure. And given on this information, it seems like it still could go either way, with the installations always being online. I don't know if DRM will be enforced currently, but we'll see. Now, taking a look at the whole picture as far as what PlayStation 4 is doing and what the Wii U is doing, I don't see Microsoft going the way of blocking used games, because if the PlayStation 4 doesn't block used games, and we know the Wii U doesn't block used games, Microsoft would be a fool to block used games, because they would be singling themselves out of the picture and really just hurting their sales overall, because as we all know, the used games market is huge, and a lot of people simply rely on only used games, and they trade in their games. And if you're not able to trade in an next-gen Xbox game, then the people that rely on those used games will simply go to the PlayStation 4 where they can buy and trade used games. Now, I also don't think that the industry is ready for used games to be blocked because, like I said, it's a huge piece of the industry. And, you know, I was kind of thinking about years down the road that if this Xbox does block used games, and years down the road you want to play some of those older great titles that maybe you don't have anymore, you might just be SOL. I mean, taking a look back at Super Nintendo games that I played growing up and would love to replay again, I have the option to go try and rebuy them, and I can still enjoy them. But if you know, used games are blocked on the newer consoles, I might not have that same opportunity, and I just don't see it happening. It just doesn't seem like it's really going to happen right now. So that's kind of what I think about some of the leaks that are going around about the next gen Xbox, and if it may or may not block used games. Comment below, let me know what you guys think about the possibility of blocking used games. And if you like this gameplay and video, give it a like and subscribe for more. Until next time, guys, I'm Bonfire, and I'll see you online.